So the classic item build on Drought that was actually popularized by Chinese players, namely ZSMJ, and now used universally by the players who are good enough to farm it. I mean, honestly, Loda cannot play Drow as good as any of these players. He's like too much of an ego. He has too much of an ego. He goes for the kill too much. He goes for the gank. He cannot just sit down and farm, and which is what you need to do with Drow, as you can pwn anytime you want, but you have, when it's important, you just have to sit down and like farm, and that is what Chinese people can do. They get the items, they get the BKBs, and that is why they do so well. But they are going to expose themselves. They are going to try to forcefully take this Roshan, as Sentinel definitely knows what's going on. I mean, these wards are placed everywhere. But look at the speed that this is going down. Even going to send the pig up here to scout a bit more. Will they try to jump them at this choke? No, they're just going to run away, as VS's roar and swap will be deadly enough to take down any one of them. And Morphling finally getting his Manta, going to his, well, he does have the DPS he needs a bit. Sven getting his BKB, so this is still anyone's game, as Necrolite, if in a team fight with good positioning, can just do heaps and heaps of damage to the enemy and heal his own team at the same time. So just, if Necrolite stands long enough and their team has decent positioning and gets a good initiation from Sven, they can wipe out this Glass Cannon team. Even though now that both Drow and Nevermore have BKB, it'll be that much harder, but they can wipe out all three supports, and with only Drow and SF left, EHOME will be able to make short work of them. As see right now, they're running around counter warding. That is actually what they are doing. I mean, Lion with the rune going to cover a bit more space than the other players. But yes, they are in the advantage. They know it, and they will not be like cocky or anything. They will play to the advantage. They'll try to expand the advantage, and yes, even getting the Pipe of Insight. Always a good choice if you have extra money and you already have the hood, especially on a support hero like Darkseer. And yes, this tower will go down amazingly fast, but Sentinel EHOME will not try to defend, as there is no tower here and they can go straight for the racks. So this is not a good trade if they're going to try to make it. But yes, they are going to fly back, but Trax does not have a TP, so it's going to be a 4v5 team battle for as long as Trax does not get back here. And Nevermore, yes, getting his Hyperstone, going to be casting some Shadow Raises, and EHOME is hesitating. That is not good. I mean, Drow is now up there. You guys need this time to go. But now Zoe is in range, and he is coming, and going to even surge VS here to swap anyone they can, which is poor 820. He is going to go down. PIS going to jump on here, cast the ult on Rexar, and Zoe finally gets here, going to take down Rexar. Killing spree on both Zoe and Yafits, and now see, ignoring King J yet again. This is very good play, but ignoring King J does have the limitations, as he does take down the Yafits there, and now it is a little 2v2 here, but Zoe just doing so much damage. Lion come back just for the stun, canceling King J's teleport, and he's going to blast the Morphling. Will try to DPS as much as he can, and can they get this kill? Oh, killing Zoe, but he does have the Aegis, and they should run away because of Max. And now Zoe has as much HP as he needs to take down their whole team. And DGC going to get out of there, but oh my god, this is so close. Trax with the Manta will have the movement speed, and I don't think Necrolite will be able to get out of here unless he has his Hex. And nope, he's going to turn around and do one last hit, hoping for a 10,000 times crit. I mean, if he had a 10,000 times crit, that would be the time it should trigger. But Zoe is dominating, and their head count is pulling away even farther. I mean, EHOME is starting to hesitate on their pushes, which is not good. They should have went straight for the Raxes while Zoe was running up. But again, they are shut down. If we look at their vision right now, I mean, they are completely shut down by by Nirvana, as Nirvana, look at that, has vision, significant more vision than EHOME, and EHOME is just scared. They probably don't dare cross this little arc over here on the minimap. Except for Morphling, of course, because he can, go to his ult anytime he pleases. But LGD in the definite lead PIS getting his Hyperstone for the extra DPS. Incense even getting Planeswalker Cloak to be a bit more tank. Darkseer going for the plate mail. Shiva's coming soon as well. Lion with the gem and even the Ghost Scepter. I mean, what more can you ask for than 4-second invulnerability to Morphling's attacks? And Sven's as well, as now EHOME is going to try to do a gank here. I mean, if they manage to catch them off surprise and pick off, say, VS before a team fight, that is going to be huge. And look at that, always smart, yet again, good use of the Dominator. So with the Hawk Scout, they will be able to see everything they need to, and they do see them over here. And Scourge is out of position, but Necrolite gets seen, and that is not good as he gets swapped. Lion gonna jump in, SF gonna cast his ult, but gets stunned by Rexar. That is epic, and now so is DPSing like crazy. Gonna take down King J, and this time they focus down King J. So getting the mega kill, and PIS with the Surge is gonna try to do a little juke and kite. X a little, kite, die a little bit, blinking away from the stun, even though you can't blink away from that stun. I'm going to talk about it a bit later, but right now Banana goes and kills Rexar, and that is an epic wipe from Nirvana. Okay, play by Yafits. Even though you cannot blink away from Sven's hammer or Stormbolt, he blinked about that much range and it made the hammer turn, allowing him to get 1 or 2 extra hits out. And that was what killed Dai. I mean, Dai, good play from Dai, but just epic play from Yafits. Blinking away and managing to do that. And yes, I guess they are going to Rax here. And Nirvana really just expanding. Once they had the little advantage from that one victorious team fight, they are just going to farm. They're just going to pull that advantage apart. And even going to come for burning, but not actually for burning, just to take this tower. And Joe saving all his money for buybacks. I mean, he does not need any more items past this point for DPS. And yes, Mega Creeps will come out, and that will be GG. And GG indeed. How long has it been since any of you seen EHOME lose? And as A20 calls GG and flies out of the game. And I shall pause the replay. Maybe we'll see a little bit more action as ult does go on Nevermore, as King J is trying to Yafits does go down, and RGC does live for how much longer? Not much longer, okay. And so that is GG. Epic play from Nirvana. GG. Good play by EHOME as well. I mean, how did they lose? Let's see. First of all, their lane, once they saw that they should have swapped lanes for Morphling, as he was not getting far be needed. Even though, look at these last hits. They are dominating in creep kills over Nirvana, but Nirvana started getting the kills. No one did exceptionally well, except for, I'd say, King J, even though he was not able to help his team as much as he should, as Nirvana had the perfect strategy. When they ignore him, they ignored him completely and took out his teammates, and when they focused him, they caught him off guard and they focused him down right away. So very, very good play by Nirvana. And let's see, I mean, Lion's Gem, once Chinese players get down to Gem, you know that they are going for the kill, they are going for that wipe of your team and going to shut you down, keep you in your base while farming and doing whatever the heck they want. And Yafits, again, doing very nicely. I mean, I want to see Nirvana.cn vs a Euro team now, even though it'll probably be a stomp, but we got to see how Yafits does. He'll probably go 20-0 or something, but I don't want to say too much, as definitely solid play by Asian players. I'll definitely be bringing a lot more Chinese replays from you to you. I mean, some parts of the games were boring, but the epic parts were definitely epic. The triple kills from Yafits. He had 3 double kills, 1 triple kill, and just absolutely epic. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. And so Jack signing out. GG.